I joined the guild. I got killed, mother boxes. You know what I'm saying? Someone, my boy, Rapid, introduce yourself.
Yo, what up, guys? It's your man, Blue Rapid.
Okay, now Rapid. Now I have Rapid here to explain to me about DC because the only DC people I know are the main ones. You know, Batman, Superman, Robin is my favorite one by far. So,
Which Robin?
I like the I don't like the Teen Titan Robin.
Wait.
Wait, actually, no, I'll take it back. I like the Robin that was in Teen Titans. Okay. And I don't like the Nightwing one. Wait, is Robin Nightwing?
Those are the same guys. What?
Robin is Nightwing, right?
Yeah, that Robin is Nightwing.
Okay. But I like this Robin before he became Nightwing. In this universe of how the game is.
Yeah.
This Robin is a badass. Like, he just sliced. Alright, spoiler alert in the story mode. If you guys never played the story mode and you have this game, I don't know what you're doing. So in the story mode, right? Robin, he, alright, so you have to fight Batman. You're Batman, you have to fight Superman, right?
Mm-hmm,
so after you fight Superman, Robin comes out of nowhere. And he has like a, what's those people called? A psychopath. He killed 121 women. Oh. So so Batman was like, Damian, put him down. And then he was like, yo, I didn't raise you like this. And then Robin was like, yo, you're not my father. The League of Assassins raised me. And then he slit the guy's throat. And then he's like, yeah, that's done. Who else wants next? You feel me? And then, you know, Robin fights Batman. Batman beats him up. Then Robin calls Batman a coward. And then Robin flies away with Superman while staring at Batman. And then Batman cries.
No, the way he flew away was just really just weird. He
was like, fuck you, Dad. Superman's my real father now.
It's like Mary Poppins.
That's like Goku and Gohan, and Piccolo is with Gohan.
Fuck you, Dad. You didn't raise me.
Alright, we're gonna open up these boxes. So we're gonna open up the bronzes first. We're not gonna get shit. If I get epic, I'm just God. Alright, so I got Blue Beetle. I don't know who is Blue Beetle and Atrocitus Deathstar.
Blue Beetle, he's Mexican. What Blue Beetle is like a scarab from like space that like surgically applied itself, not surgically, but like
got a fucking Robin
attach himself to his back.
No shit on it.
And so they're psychic, they're linked, and so like you can hear Blue Beetle's thoughts, and so Blue Beetle will suddenly start talking out loud, and no one knows what he's saying, like why he's saying that stuff. It's like, no, I'm not gonna kill him. Wait, what? You're gonna kill somebody? No, I'm not gonna kill anybody. Then why are you talking about killing somebody? And everyone else is confused. It's the funniest thing ever.
So, what's Black Adam's story?
He was originally Captain Marvel, but like when it came time to give up his powers, because like when you're
a certain age,
whenever you're like you have the Shazam powers or whatever, you can't die. Whenever you're in that form, you stay that age forever. So like that whole entire time, he doesn't age.
Okay.
And so he's like got succumbed by greed or whatever, something like that. So they
I got an epic.
That's when they asked for the kid to become Shazam.
Oh, okay. So
because they see some goodness in them or whatever.
Ooh, 2 epics for characters I don't fucking use. Just fuck my asshole, fam. Alright, so next person we'll talk about is Dr. Fate.
Yeah.
These are people I don't know about, so explain.
Dr. Fate is actually just a helmet. He's a warrior, not a warrior. Like he's kind of the icon for order. He's the sorcerer of order. And whoever puts on there's order and chaos. And he is the mantle of order. And whoever puts on the helmet becomes Fate. So.
Okay. I mean, so Atrocitus. This is one of these, because like there's like, how many lanterns are there? There's like 5, right?
Green lanterns of Earth?
No, just lanterns in general.
There's every color, so red is rage, Atrocitus,
yeah.
Orange is greed, and there's only one greed orange lantern because He's greedy. He doesn't want to share the power with anybody. Yellow is fear, which is the Sinestro core.
Yeah.
Green is
I
the Green
know,
Lantern core. There's like 7 actually.
I know, what's it called? I know in the comic books, Hal eventually became one of the, he eventually joined Sinestro, right?
Well, he became, okay, so at one point, like, each emotional spectrum has a different color, and there's like a beast representing them. He was possessed by the beast of, like, fear. At least that's what they say he was, and so he became the mantle of fear at one point or something. But another point at, like, DC's whole thing, they change stories so often, so it gets very confusing. But he did eventually take on the mantle of fear. But blue is hope, which is
pink
supposed
is
to
love,
strengthen.
right?
No, pink is love. Purple is passion. There's black is death, and so if you die, you can instantly become a Black Lantern, and then you get resurrected, and you can't die again.
So YOLO does not apply in DC universe. Okay.
So like at one point, like Justice League members were being murdered, and they were being turned into Black Lanterns. So like
how
Wonder
would
Woman,
they unbecome Black Lanterns?
That's when the White Lanterns come in, which can access all the colors of the lanterns. It's like the most powerful ring or something, and they represent life, and they can bring back anyone from the dead, which is how they brought back the Black Lanterns or the Justice League.
Okay. So
there's one comic where they think Batman's dead, and someone like that looks like Batman becomes a Black Lantern, but it's actually Batman got sent back in time or something like that. It was so stupid.
That's fucking wonky. So what about Darkseid?
Darkseid?
Darkseid, yeah. I'm fucking up. Everybody pronounces his name Darkseid.
Darkseid is how should I put this? He's like a super powerful being that like is trying to just dominate the world. He wants Superman as like a son because he is like super powerful and represents like kind of like perfection.
I know. I think I read a comic book about him. I think he killed one of his sons, or he was trying to.
Whose son?
Yeah. Didn't Darkseid try to kill one of his sons? Because one of his sons ended up becoming like a superhero.
Well, it was like something happened, and he had to give one of his sons to this race of people that consider themselves like gods in training, and he was raised among them, and literally thought of his father as an asshole because like he did try to kill him at some point or another. Because that's what Darkseid does. Like if you die to him, or if you die in general, he doesn't accept you if you're weak. So.
Shit, I won't accept niggas if they were weak too. Shoot, fuck the bullshit. Nah, I'ma stop. I'm kidding. Okay, so it's like I'm in history class again. Brainiac.
Brainiac is an AI
he's an alien that collects knowledge from planets and then destroys them.
Well, there's like one version where he's just the AI computer that gained intelligence or gained self-awareness and lied to Krypton because he knew that the planet was going to die, but he wanted to be free, and so he was going to like let them die. And then that's when Jor-El found out that the world was going to die, tried to warn them. They would ask Brainiac.
Jor-El is their uncle, correct?
No, Jor-El is Clark's father, Superman's father.
Isn't that Supergirl's uncle though?
Yes, I thought you said is that their father.
No, I said that's their uncle. That's the uncle.
Yeah. then sends Superman away, and then a while later, after collecting planets, he doesn't truly like destroy them, but he turns them into data and makes them a part of him. He then also keeps what was it? He keeps like some of them alive technically as flesh, so he can use them later.
So he's a fuckboy.
Kind of. Yeah, it's so funny because like I remember as a kid when I watched Superman, like he was like, "Wow, he's such a great person. Like you saved all these planets from destruction by bringing them onto your ship." And when it came to find out, like he was actually the reason why the planets are dead.
Mhm.
So, but then he eventually like gained such self-awareness that he eventually started splitting apart and making like children. Like he has like offspring now.
Okay, who's next? Who do I not know yet? Gorilla Grodd? I don't know who the fuck. All I know is about him is that he just looks like Donkey Kong and Harambe.
Well, what one version is that he's like a super smart gorilla that was like genetically modified. There's one version though where he is he's from a city where they're all intelligent apes, and he just doesn't believe in their way of thinking. So he wants to take over the world and make civilization or mankind his bitch. Robin. Because they're super intelligent. They shouldn't bow to man.
And he's like I know in this game he has the power of telekinesis, right?
Yeah.
I don't see DC Universe is so see it's funny. I know so much more Marvel than DC Universe. It's not even funny.
Begin.
So what's Joker's idea? He just fuck people for no reason.
Wait, who?
Joker. He just fucks with people for no reason.
Well, there's a theory out there that he's there's like several different Jokers, but
what about the douchebag Joker? The one with the leather coat.
Oh. Like,
leather
the
coat
one
Joker.
In the animated series, all the Jokers, their ultimate goal is to make Batman do something he himself would never want to do. And kill somebody. If Joker can get Batman to kill somebody, he feels like a winner. He doesn't care if it's his life that Batman takes. He wins.
So that's why he went after Superman in the Injustice comics?
Kind of, yeah.
Because he made Superman, he tricked Superman to killing, well, I know Superman was hallucinating, because he thought he was fighting Joker, but it was actually Lois. And then he ended up blowing up Metropolis.
Well, it's like, in one version, he was saying something like, the only reason I'm doing this, or something like that, is to show that the great hero Superman, even he can fall to from greatness. So kill somebody. And it kind of backfired on him a little bit because, well,
I could beat you one-handed.
So who's
ended up killing him.
So what about Black Widow? Cause she's so bad.
Black Widow? Black Canary.
Black Canary. Alright. I play Overwatch too much. Black Canary.
Yeah, Black Widow's from Marvel.
Yeah. But I was thinking of Widowmaker in my head though.
Black Canary, in the CW version, it's not that she has a device, but she actually has a power where she has this super powerful
Robin
scream
wins.
that literally can kill you. Which just, it can shatter your eardrums and make you have like ear organs rupture.
Yeah. So, was she a villain before or no?
No,
She's always a hero?
she was one of those. She was one of those people that
That was just sitting in the
Take you
sidelines?
seriously.
that didn't wasn't going down the right path, but then
That's
like Black,
usually
not
my
Black Panther, but
Batman?
Wildcat put her on the right path or something like that. Like he was
Now
her
her,
mentor.
now her and Green Arrow are thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So in the regular comic books, her and Green Arrow are still together?
Say that again? Oh, yeah.
So in the regular comic
Yeah.
books, they still ended up together?
Yeah. In
Okay.
some of them, like, there's always an author that decides to do something different.
Yeah. What about this is like trivia. I'm gonna name this noob learns about DC Universe. No, the only people I know's backstory is like the important people. So I didn't know, yo, alright, so people are gonna hate me for this, but I didn't know there was a black Green Lantern. Like I forgot there was a black Green Lantern until like the animated series.
Oh.
So there was an
Well, like,
animated,
there's
there was an
only
animated
four.
Justice League series, and there was a black Green Lantern.
Yeah. But there's only 4 lanterns, from Earth, anyway.
Yeah.
John Stewart, Hal Jordan, which is the most common two. There's this redheaded guy who literally, like, each of them could become a different colored lantern. The redheaded guy, he definitely could become a red lantern because he has so much rage. Like he gets pissed off about any and everything. And then there's this Asian guy who is like, who could be Hope.
Yeah. You know what I don't get?
You're
What's with the
insane.
whole alright, so this
It's
has nothing to do with
insane,
it, in like, because the characters I've seen about are like in the game.
The world's better off
So
without
this is somebody who's not in the game. What's the big deal with who's Bizarro? Is that like another universe Superman who's like evil?
It's a reverse Superman. Like, so if you tell Bizarro to not kill somebody, to him that means go kill that person.
So if I tell you to kill somebody, he'll do the opposite of that.
He'll do the exact opposite.
So
And
if I
he
tell you to
talks
kill-
an exact opposite.
So if I say go kill the civilian, he'll go help that civilian instead.
He'll protect him at all costs. I shouldn't say at all costs, but he'll protect him. He already won't do
green
anything.
is
He does
So
the
he's
exact
literally
opposite
just-
of what
Superman and
he
I
does.
disagree.
So you tell you tell him to jump, he'll just stay on the floor.
Yeah.
So if
And
I
he
tell him
speaks opposite as well.
if I tell him to live, he'll kill himself.
I guess. Or
You didn't think about that, did you?
If you tell him, well, no, if you tell him to do something, and he wants to, he'll do the exact opposite. But technically, he doesn't have to do what you say. But if you told him to live,
Robin
you'd be
wins.
basically telling him to die.
And then
Which
he'll probably fuck your shit up.
Yeah, then he's like, I like you, I won't hurt you.
And then
Which
the next
means
day, you know,
I-
you're in the hospital, all your bones broken, and you're missing a finger.
Yeah. He's like, I like you, I'm gonna let you live. Oh,
Alright,
thanks,
so
buddy.
so how come every time I seen Bizarro like in comic books, he's like evil?
Because he is evil, technically. He's the opposite of Superman.
Yeah, so him and Superman ever fought?
Yeah,
Who won? Superman?
technically, because Bizarro's stupid.
So he literally
Superman
did the
just outwits
opposite.
him. Yes, he's super strong. Instead of having heat vision, he has ice vision. Instead of ice breath, he has hot breath.
Oh, so that nigga breath stinks. That nigga need breath. Nigga, breath is stinky. So so why didn't Superman never go back to being good in the Injustice comic book?
It's one of those things. Once that line has been
Gonna
crossed,
shove my
he doesn't
fist
feel
up
like he can
your-
go back
Kiss
to
your
being
baby with that
himself.
mouth?
Cause like in this game, another again spoiler alert. At the end, because it's like there's two endings in this game, right? That's what I like about this game. So
Yeah.
if you do all the side fights that you didn't do in the story mode, you can go back to the end and get the secret ending, which is Superman's, right?
Yeah.
Now, once you do Superman's, how do you say it? He merges, like his mind is merged with Brainiac's ship. So now his
Yeah.
eyes look the same as Brainiac. And Supergirl is locked up in like this heat-seeking
What's so immature
prison
about
thing.
me?
I don't know what it's called. It's like red. And then Batman.
It has the power of the red sun.
Yeah, and then Batman was like, "You'll do what I tell you, whatever." And then Supergirl looks to his left, and you see Batman, who is possessed by Superman. Did that really happen in the comic books?
You're talking
Like, his, like,
no idea.
so has Superman ever killed Batman though?
I think so at one point. But like, here's the thing: like, Batman's one of those they make Batman into a god because he dodged Darkseid's unavoidable eye beam. Like the name literally is
Basically, you
unavoidable.
kill Batman, somehow he'll be back.
Yes. Maybe like somehow he didn't really die.
Okay. I see people watching right now. What's going on, people? Alright. Well, so Cyborg and this part of the time. So what does Cyborg do after Beast Boy and Starfire is dead?
I don't know. I haven't read that part.
Oh. So what's
I just know.
so is Raven still the same? Like, is Teen Titans still the same as how they do in the comic book?
Technically.
So it's Robin so it's Robin in that horrendous outfit.
Begin.
And you know what outfit I'm talking about? You seen the Teen Titans show?
Oh, that outfit? Yeah.
She's actually in that outfit.
Well, like in the TV show?
No, in like the comic book.
Yeah. It all really just depends on which one they go with. You know what I mean?
There's so
Like,
many different
who's
universes,
writing.
right?
Yeah, there's so many people writing. Some people go with the classic where he's wearing the speedo pretty much. Oh god, these zombies.
'Cause in my opinion, I like this Robin better, like how he looks in this game. Like he looks badass in this game. The only thing I don't like
I'm Talia's
in
only
this game
son.
is how
It's not
Nightwing
all
looks.
about you, Davian.
There's I kind of like Nightwing honestly, but it'd be really cool if they can bring Terry McGinnis into this world.
Cause they're bringing Starfire back in the game.
Starfire.
DLC,
You know what pretty much the only
Starfire is
reason
a
they brought
DLC.
Starfire?
Red Hood,
Eye candy.
Starfire.
Yeah, she was pretty much eye candy when they put her in the comic books. Fuck.
I fucks with Raven. Like low key, I fucks with Raven. So wait, what did you say about Starfire?
She was eye candy. Like literally, she's one of those people that
Obviously, it was her, Black Widow, Cheetah. Cause Cheetah can still get it. I'll go further for Cheetah.
Prove you're a
Fuck the
god,
bullshit.
Adam.
I'll show you no mercy.
And Cheetah's like, isn't Cheetah like a human but was cursed or something like that?
in one version, but in another version, she was a scientist who
Fuck up.
but wanted to add animal DNA. She was like testing stuff out, but no one would give her like any way to like test subjects. So she did it on herself, and then she turned into that.
Oh. Cause I
But then
think
there's others that was like she wanted to be the ultimate hunter, and so she combined this and that, this and that.
Because I think in this game, they say that because they said that I think she was fighting Black Canary in this game, and then Black Canary said she was like a curse or something like that. I forgot who she was fighting. Someone told her that she was like a curse gone wrong or something. I forgot. Or something like she was cursed. And I had no idea what they were talking about. So who's she cursed by? A witch or something?
Probably God. Hence why she has this thing out for Diana.
Diana is Wonder Woman, correct?
Yeah.
Wait, she's born from gods?
Wonder Woman is technically, because they're all Amazon
demigod?
warriors, and there's a thing. She's technically a demigod.
She's a demigod.
God
okay.
gave her mother, like, was born from clay, pretty much.
Mm.
So,
Okay.
yeah, she's a god.
Bad attitude
And
complete.
like in one version, she was like her mother had sex with Ares, and that's how she was
Motherfucker
born.
Ares.
Yeah. God of War.
Hey, they were going crazy in there. The God of War.
Yo, an Amazon warrior and the God of War just haven't. No, it's not just some like a little. It was like things were breaking.
Speaking of Green
Like, you know-
Lantern, I just got the Death outfit.
Oh, I just. Their sex probably looked like the sex scenes in God of War.
There's sex scenes in God. I only played. I don't think I played God of War 100%, dude.
You missing out.
I think I played
They be
3.
going to town.
I literally skipped to 3. I know there was nudity. Like The Witcher,
Oh,
they
there's
were
like a
The
scene.
Witcher had a lot in there. You ever played The Witcher?
There's a scene, I kid you not. Yeah, oh, I haven't played it, but no. There's a scene where,
there's
like,
a lot of sex scenes in that game. It's too much.
like, who was it? Aphrodite was like, the women aren't as entertaining as you are, and so like she's like seducing Ares and not Ares but Kratos, and Kratos is like, I don't have time for this, and she's like, you know, you could have already figured out what it is if you just satisfy my needs, and he's like, fine, and then just goes to town. I was like, yo,
Getting it in, busting it wide open, boy.
no, and then like her two handmaidens are like watching and getting turned on, and then they just jump on each other and they start going at it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay, so it's a bad porno. I'm guessing.
Well, you don't see anything going on. You just hear, oh, dear, and like
Please,
things are
not
rocking.
in my viewers' ears, please.
Oh,
We got children. Who would think of the children?
there are children in the comments.
Why won't anybody think of the children? Okay, well, on that horrendous note, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you press a like, hit that share button, then hit up my homie Blue Rapids channel.
Yo,
He posts the same stuff that I post sometimes, except my stuff is more lit. And my thumbnails more lit. We lit out here. We stacking this money, getting this paper, whipping water. In the water. Alright, Rap, you have anything to say before I lose my goddamn mind?
like, share, and subscribe. Check us out.
Do your outro.
We're gonna be big someday. Be the first.
Do your outro.
With the outro. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, share with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And if you haven't already, check us out on Facebook and Twitter so you can stay up to date on all of our activities over the YouTube, Twitch. It's random stuff to make you guys laugh, because that is what we're here for. So hopefully we will see you guys next time. Until then,
Deuces.